Hey there, in this video I want to go over how you identify transformations of functions. So here's a couple of examples I have written down in my Word document here. Um, so I have two quadratic functions. How do I know they're quadratic? It's because I got a power of 2 right there. So quadratic has power of 2 is the highest power. So what you want to do is, if you don't know what to do, graph it, okay? So I'm going to go to my graph. I'm going to type it in. And here I have it typed in. I press enter and nothing happens. Also, you want to type in the parent function too. That might help too. So the first one though, why did nothing happen? Well, that's because the graph can't fit on there. So you can go to Windows Zoom and you can zoom out. My preference is that you go to Windows Settings and look. It helps to know that what this +8 is going to do, especially if you're doing Windows Settings. If not, you got to zoom out. The +8 is going to shift it up 8 units. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change my Y min and my Y max, and I'm going to go from like -10 to 10. All right. And this auto scale, I'm going to change that to just count by ones. All right. That'll make it easier to identify. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go turn on the grids. So that's going to go to view, grid, show grid or line grid. Now, here you have your parent function, y equals x squared, and then here you have it typed in here. Sometimes it's hard to tell, but this one you can tell with the grid typed in. See this -4? The -4 took it right forward. Here, look, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I go all the way up, see that bottom point went 4 over to the right. How many did it go up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, now let's say you can't tell or it's somewhere in the middle. What I recommend you do is you take out each little piece. So I'm going to type in the x -4 squared. I'll just type that in first. And see, you can clearly see it move 4 to the right. So I know, okay, it went 4 to the right. Now what did that +8 do? Instead of tacking on the +8, I'll just delete this and I'll just type in x squared. And then I'll type in +8 after that. And then so it went back to normal, and then it clearly shifted up 8 units there. So yeah, that's kind of how you would break it down using the graphing calculator. Looking at this example over here, I have a couple more things going on. I have a negative in front. Well, I have one more thing going on. I have that negative in front. That's going to make it look different. So here I have it typed in, and then if I press tab, I can bring up the x squared from before. And you just got to select, maybe there we go. I'll turn on the grid lines. So I'll go to view, grid, line grid. And you can tell that it reflected. And then it looks like, I just like to look at the vertex here. The vertex went down 1, 2 spots. And then it went left 1, 2, 3. So again, this one was kind of easy to tell just by looking at the grid lines that, see, look, this -2 took it down 2 units. This +3 took it left 3 units. And then look, that negative reflected it over the x-axis. Again, how would I break that down? Just look at it one by one. Look at, type in -x squared. What's that -x squared or negative going to do with x squared? See, it reflects it. Okay, once I've eliminated that, what is that x plus 3 going to do? That's going to take it 3 to the left. What's that -2 going to do? X squared -2. Oops, don't have it in the exponent. See, so that's breaking it down piece by piece. That -2 took it down 2. So all together, it would look like that. So that's really just the most helpful way I can explain how you identify the transformations. It really helps to know that where the parent function is. Okay, parent function, the most simple function it is, but it's not impossible to know without the parent function because things will generally start at 0, 0, and so you can just kind of use that as your jumping off point. All right, stay tuned for more videos. Bye.